History has a remarkable way of hiding in plain sight. A quiet meadow, an old country road, a weathered churchyard. To most travelers, they're simply places on a map. But to those willing to listen, they tell extraordinary stories. I'm Dr. Nathaniel Carter, and today I'd like to introduce you to one of those stories. This journal contains the sworn testimony of Lieutenant William McGarity, written more than 2 centuries ago. It's not legend or family tradition. It's his own account of the battles he fought, the men he served beside, and the sacrifices that helped win American independence. Today, we'll walk in his footsteps. William McGarity answered his country's call as a 19-year-old volunteer during the Snow Campaign of 1775. His service would carry him across the South through some of the Revolution's most important campaigns, from Kettle Creek in Georgia to Stono Ferry outside Charleston, through the desperate fighting that followed the fall of Charleston, and finally across the backcountry battlefields that turned the tide of the war. In the spring of 1780, Charleston fell. Many believed the revolution in the South was over. British forces occupied the colony. Patriot resistance seemed broken. But not everyone laid down their arms. William McGarity was among those who chose to continue the fight. His fellow soldier, Joseph Gaston, later testified under oath. He was one of the few men that turned out with Captain John McClure after the state was overrun by the British, and not a vestige of armed force remained to oppose them in this state. Those aren't the words of a historian, they're the words of a man who stood beside him. At Beckhamville, he was wounded. At Huck's defeat, he helped restore hope to the Patriot cause. At Rocky Mount and Hanging Rock, he stood against fortified British positions. At Fish Dam Ford and Blackstock's Farm, he fought alongside General Thomas Sempton during victories that changed the course of the Southern campaign. Years of faithful service earned him promotion to first lieutenant, not through wealth or influence, but through the confidence of the men who served with him. When the war was over, William McGarity returned home. He farmed these lands, raised his family, built a life in the freedom he had helped secure. Today, he rests here in Union ARP Church Cemetery. His friend James Harbiton offered perhaps the finest tribute any soldier could receive. "I knew him to be a man of courage when put to the trial.